Before I got into the beauty industry, I really had no aim in where I was going in my life. I was kind of living paycheck to paycheck. I was working retail, which was cool, but it's not really a future. Barber school to me is definitely a point in my life where I saw things changing. Getting into the beauty industry was something that for me was a bit scary, not necessarily because of the skill set that I had to build up, but more so I think that we get in this stage where we're used to a paycheck and we're used to clocking in our hours and we know what we're going to get every 2 weeks. For me, that was probably one of the biggest fears, is how was I going to manage this to allow me a life that I was used to. Once I got into it, I quickly realized how much work ethic plays into it, not necessarily just your skill set. It's something that I really had to focus in on and hold myself accountable, from making a schedule for myself and keeping it, being a manager towards myself. People see the beauty industry as all the freedom that you can have, but they don't necessarily take into account that they still have to keep themselves in check. I think from the second that I stepped foot in barber school, just from signing up, it was a rush of emotions. It was, where do I go from here? Am I gonna fit in? Am I gonna be able to overcome the fear of cutting somebody's hair? Am I gonna be able to pick up this skill? It was really a lot of emotions at once, but at the same time it was oddly calming, knowing that I found myself in a situation that I could build up. I was never a hairstylist. I never cut hair. For the most part, I was coming into school on a fresh slate. I didn't have a background in beauty. As scary as that was for me, it was also a sense of relief that I found something that I could truly build up and I can make great. I can make myself good at something and really stand out from the competition that's out there. I think for me, the moment that I knew that this was the right career choice for me, I was probably 6 months out of school, working every day. I still had a second job working at the hotel. I'd work at the hotel overnight. And when I started realizing that people were coming back to me, even though I knew that my skill set wasn't where it should be, was really reassuring to me that this industry in itself is more than just who can give the best haircut. This is truly a industry where you're changing people's lives day to day. When I took all aspects of barbering and took a step outside of that, and I realized that this career that I've taken on was more than just cutting hair, I think at that point was when I realized that I could do this for quite some time. If I could go back 6 years and talk to myself before joining school, I would reassure myself that this is more than just cutting hair. I would reassure myself that this is a new venture. This is a new career. This is a path that can take you to endless possibilities. The beauty industry opens up thousands of doors for you to pursue any aspect of professionalism that you would want. Me personally, I would never leave from being behind the chair. Day-to-day contact with my clients, it's what kind of keeps me going. But from that, I also found Bellus Academy and was able to become an instructor. Don't think that I could ever leave that either. It's something that truly changed my life for the better in every aspect. For me, the best part of being a barber is the interaction that I get to have with the people around me.